everybody, Luxinda Swirl here. We are back out on the deck. Woohoo! We are going to hydro dip. Woohoo! And I'm shaking my paints. I can't apparently do anything and talk at the same time. We are going to do DC Comics tumblers today. Specifically, I have an order for a Superman tumbler and a Swamp Thing tumbler. Those are my only two current superheroes or DC Comics related tumblers, and we're going to make one of each. I'm going to go with Superman first. I have my Easy Marble paints in his colors of red, blue, and yellow. I've shaken them up, and here's how it's going to go. I'm going to drop in blue, then red, then yellow, then maybe a little more blue. I'm going to take a skewer, and I'm going to do a little marbling and tack the paint to the sides of the bucket and basically spread everything out. Then I'm going to take my 30-ounce skinny straight that I have sanded, washed, and spray painted flat white, and I'm going to dip and twist into the paint. And hopefully I'm going to get some beautiful Superman-like swirls on here. That's what I'm shooting for, so let's see what happens. It's all going to go kind of quickly, which is why I'm describing it first. So here we go. All right, first we're going to do blue. And red. And then yellow. And finish with a little more blue. I want blue to be predominant. And here we go. Dip and, oh wait, I haven't marbled. Okay, now I marble. Tack it to the sides of the bucket. And then dip and twist. And there we go. That is pretty good. Whoops, sorry. That is pretty darn good. There's a little more white there than I'm hoping for. I could probably put the... I don't know what I think of that. That is a little more white than I wanted. It's not bad though. It's not bad. I'm going to dry it off with my hair dryer. I have a hair dryer out here on the deck with me. Just turn it on high. Just to blow off a little bit of the water. Okay, now I'll set that side aside to dry. All right, for anybody who is not familiar with cleaning a hydro dip bucket, it's pretty straightforward. You can use a piece of paper, or in this case, a piece of old cardboard off a box flap. And basically you want to pick up most of the paint on the cardboard or push it to the side where it will stick to all the other paint that's already on the side. That's the first step. If the cardboard doesn't take care of everything, I would recommend a strainer. They come in a pack of 3 for $1 at Dollar Tree, and you can just scoop up all the other bits. Any bugs that fly in, pretty much anything. Just scoop it out with your strainer. And move on to your next project. In this case, my next project is the Swamp Thing. For this, I am going to use a few more paints. These are the paints I'm going to use. I have Reseda Green. I have a glitter that goes from green to red to gold, so a shifting glitter. I have a dark green that's called Rich Green. I have Neon Green, that's this one. I have silver. I'm not sure why, but I think it'll look nice. And I have this very light green, green-gray sort of color called Mistletoe. So these are the 6 colors I'll be using. Okay, I have these coming in a specific order based on the last time I did this Swamp Thing cup. I've only done it once before, and that turned out pretty good. So I'm going to try doing these in the same order. I have a cup. Amazing, huh? This is a 30-ounce skinny straight. I will list links to everything below. I have sanded it, washed it, and prepped it with spray paint, 2 layers of Rust-Oleum 2X in Meadow Green. So that's what this is. And I'm going to drop in the marbling paints as follows. First is mistletoe. Next is the silver, just a little bit. Next is Resita green or Resita green, I'm not sure how that's pronounced. Next is the green to red glitter. Next is the dark rich green. And last is the neon green, which I may be out of. I'm not getting much out of the bottle here. That may be tapped. Okay. I'm going to go back, put in a little more of the Resita. Whoop! And a little more of the rich. I take a skewer and we marble. Tack it to the edge. And dip and twist. Oh, yes. Good coverage on that. That is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, that makes me so happy. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, let me hit it with the dryer. All right, I'm going to set this aside to dry. Next time you see me, we'll be back in the craft room. Hey folks, we're back. We have a beautiful hydro-dipped green tumbler, and then we have a beautiful hydro-dipped red, blue, and gold tumbler. We are going to put our decals on. I have printed both of these, the Swamp Thing, two Swamp Things, two Swamp Thing names, and two Superman emblems onto my new to me, Nito glossy printable vinyl. Links below. They're having a big sale all the month of June for 50% off their 10 sheet packages of different kinds of labels they sell. Links below, discount code below, all of that good stuff. So I printed out my Swamp Thing and I need to get him on the cup. I think this is basically where I want him. And I want him not all the way down at the bottom here. I don't know if that's in frame or not, because then it'll curl around and get wrinkly and stuff. I want it just at the bottom of the flat part. Now I have not put a decal, I've only done this a few other times, Swamp Thing I mean, and it was with a different printable vinyl, the kind I used to use. I am not, I'm a little nervous. I get nervous when I do these big decal things because, you know, they have a tendency to get screwed up, which is why I always print two. Pretty much of everything I do. All right. Well, that worked out well. Yay! Yay! Okay, just to encourage it to have no bubblage and no wrinklage, I'll use some parchment paper over the top and the soft side of my squeegee, and I'm just going to burnish the bejeebers out of it. Both directions here. To get us a nice seal onto the cup. Everything laying nice and flat. The whole thing. All right. Oh, he's a handsome fella, isn't he? Handsome fella. Okay. Now, just in case nobody knows who this is, we need to put his name up here. The character, anyway. So here is another. When I cut this vinyl on my Cricut Explore Air 2, and I realize all Cricuts are different, just like all printers are different, but I found I get the best results when I set it to printable vinyl, and then I change the default pressure to more. So you get a little more pressure on the blade, and that seems to work really, really well for me with these labels or this printable vinyl. When I use the default setting, which is a hair less than the more setting in terms of pressure, it doesn't always cut cleanly all the way around. So just a tip, you might want to experiment before you go printing large things like I have done here. Okay. Swamp Thing, I love you. Oh no, that's Wild Thing, never mind. All right, they did not ask for a name on the other side. They are taking the cup as is. So what happens now? Oh, I see a bubble. Okay, so here's what we can do about that. Since it's not near the edge, so I don't think I can press it out. Let me try before I do anything else. Did that work? No, it's still there. Okay, so what you can do with printable or regular vinyl is, I don't have my weeding tool, but I do have my X-Acto knife. Basically, you're going to put a tiny little pinprick in here and then push down and all the air comes out that little tiny pinhole. And bubble gone. Beautiful. Okay, and I still have a Swamp Thing and a Swamp Thing to use for next time. So I save all of my extras from the printable vinyl and I put them in a folder. So the next time I have an order for this cup, I will not have to reprint. I will, hopefully, I'll have another set ready to go here. So this goes off to the side. I will spray this now with a couple layers of Rust-Oleum 2X Clear Matte Spray. And then I will put on the final layer of resin to protect everything and make it look all gorgeous, and then it'll go off to the new owner. And now we'll go on to do our Superman tumbler. Basically it's the same thing. This is technically even easier. This is just the S emblem. There we go. There it is, folks. My latest Superman tumbler. Again, this will get a couple layers of Rust-Oleum 2X matte clear spray all over it. Seal the decals on. Give the resin a nice matte surface to hang on to, and I will put a final coat of resin on this, and this will go off to its new owner. And I will bring you back for the big reveal of those.